Hey, what's up guys? My name is Austin and today's video is going to be my Series 6 Apple Watch review. I've had the watch now for a little over a month. I got it right on launch, so I've got to use it for a little while and I've got my final review for you today. I wanted to actually use the watch before I made a review. I find a lot of people just review the watch like the next day and I don't think you really have used it that long to make a good judgment. This review is going to apply to all of the Series 6 Apple Watches regardless if I have the Nike or not. It's the exact same watch internally. Just the only thing is with the Nike, you get less options of the actual watch. Product red and blue was actually released this year, and unfortunately it doesn't come with Nike. I think it would look really cool to have a red aluminum Nike watch, but maybe next year. Series 6 still comes in, of course, these standard sizes, which is 40 and 44 millimeter. The watch that I personally bought was the 44 millimeter space gray Nike edition. In my opinion, if you are going to go the aluminum route and you're either going to get space gray or silver, it just makes sense to get the Nike edition because one, it looks really cool with the Nike branding and it's the exact same price and you get more bang for your buck. You get Nike exclusive faces which aren't available on the regular Apple Watch and they look really cool in my opinion. I'm always using Nike faces on my watch. The band that I chose was the Obsidian Mist one. Now this is a new band and I thought it looked really good with the space gray. So let's dive right into the review. So first off, the design has not really changed at all. It looks identical to a Series 5. It still has ECG and all of the other great features that the Series 5 had, but it has a few new features. So one, it's going to be a little bit faster because it's got the S6 chip inside, which is better obviously than the S5 from last year. It's going to make things a little bit faster, a little bit more buttery smooth, but it's not really going to be super noticeable. Like if you have a Series 5 and you're thinking about upgrading to a Series 6 for speed, it's really going to look pretty much the same. So I don't think that's a good reason for choosing to upgrade. Another thing to keep in mind if you guys are thinking about getting the Series 6 Apple Watch is you only get the charging cord in the box, you don't get the adapter. Apple said it was for environmental reasons, which it looks like they're doing that for pretty much like all of their products now, taking out the adapter, and most people would have them I assume, but if you don't then you kind of have to buy another one. Now the battery life is something that has changed with the Series 6. It is slightly better with 18 hours, which is essentially a day and a half worth of battery life. It also charges a bit faster. It goes from 0 to 100 in about an hour and a half. Now let's go ahead and talk about some new features that come with the Series 6 Apple Watch. Blood oxygen tracking. Now this is really cool because it just makes the watch more health centric. A lot of people are buying their Apple Watches now for the health benefits versus I think when it first came out as more of like a statement, like I have an Apple Watch and it pairs with my Apple phone. Now it's more of like a health product in my opinion. So blood oxygen sensing is newer and that makes the sensor on the back look a little bit different as well to accommodate. The watch has 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi support and it's also going to be supporting Fitness Plus, which comes out later this month. If you guys don't know what Fitness Plus is, it's basically guided workouts that you can have videos showing on your iPad, your phone, computer, and have live data going to the screen from your Apple Watch showing you like your heart rate, your calories burned, etc. And I think this is going to be a really big hit, especially because a lot of people want to work out from home now due to the whole pandemic. If you buy a new Apple Watch, you actually get this for free for 3 months as well, which is a really cool incentive when you get your new watch. The display is 2.5 times brighter than the Series 5. Series 6 also has built-in sleep tracking, which is brand new. It's also got its own sleep app to basically track everything. It's also got a built-in altimeter, which is great for people who, in my opinion, really like the outdoors. So maybe you're someone who likes hiking or skiing. Having an altimeter would be really beneficial for something like that. For the everyday person who is, just going to work and going home, it's not really going to be something really needed, I would say. Like, I'm probably never really going to use this unless I get really into skiing this year, and I would just use it just for fun, not really a necessity. With Series 6, there's actually new watch faces as well with watchOS 7, so you can customize the watch even more this year. Hand washing detection. Now, this is a really cool feature, of course, because right now everyone is trying to be as clean as possible, and what this notification does is it lets you know once you get home to wash your hands. Maybe you went out in public and touched a bunch of things and went to a few locations. It basically reminds you that when you get home, wash those hands, be safe, be clean, and it actually times you as well. So 20 seconds is the recommended time to actually wash your hands, and it gives you a little countdown so that you're actually washing your hands effectively. The last big new feature that Series 6 introduces is family sharing. So you can actually get an Apple Watch for your kid or family member and actually be able to communicate with them, track where they are, etc., which I think is going to be really, really great for people who have maybe younger kids that don't have an iPhone yet. You could get them a Series 6 Apple Watch with cellular, or you could get them the SE, and I think this is going to be a really great feature for parents specifically. Alright, it's time for my thoughts on the actual Apple Watch Series 6. I think there's a lot of new features which makes it worthwhile to purchase, but I would say if you're someone who has maybe the Series 4 or 5, it's not really needed to upgrade to the Series 6. A big feature that is new with this is blood oxygen tracking, which in my opinion I don't really ever use. Yes, it's a really cool feature to be able to just use on your watch, but it's also been a little bit inconsistent for me. I have a big tattoo on my arm, and I guess the pigmentation due to the ink messes up the readings for the blood oxygen sensor. In my unboxing of the watch, a lot of you guys let me know in the comments down below that 91% on a blood oxygen reading is not good. Thankfully, I tried it on my other arm, which does not have any ink, and I'm alive, I'm good. The person I would recommend to get this watch is maybe like a first-time watch owner, or maybe you're someone with an older watch like Series 1, 2, 3. I think the Series 6 would be a good upgrade for those people, or just a good purchase overall if you've never owned an Apple Watch. But like I said, if you have a Series 4 or 5, there's not really like a huge reason to upgrade, unless you just really, really want to. Personally, I use my watch specifically for the gym. I almost don't really ever wear it unless it's in the gym. I just love tracking my workouts, and I'm really analytical, so I really like to know like all the nitty-gritty details of my workouts, like calories burnt, duration, heart rate, everything. And that's personally why I use my Apple Watch. So the health benefits that come along every year with those new upgrades, I think really applies to someone like myself. And that's personally why I buy them. And then also I have a tech channel, so I kind of have to buy them. The last thing I want to talk about in my review is what I want in the Series 7 Apple Watch. We're roughly a year away from when this watch should be released. Something I do want is Qi wireless charging, third-party faces, and a new design. I know this one's a little controversial. Some people really like the boxy square design of the watch, but I do think it'd be cool to maybe get a new design. Maybe something a little more circular that's a little more subtle, or who knows, maybe they could have like a regular Apple Watch and then the circular edition. But yeah guys, that is my review for the Series 6 Apple Watch. Really, really nice watch overall. Best smartwatch on the market in my opinion. Let me know down below what you guys think about the watch, and what is your favorite new feature that came along with it. Also, if you ended up picking up a watch, let me know which configuration you chose down below. I'm kind of regretting not getting blue, because I kind of want to get a Pacific Blue 12 Pro Max, and I think it would look nice to match them. But Space Gray is always a safe bet, so that's why I normally get it every year. Thanks for watching my review on the Series 6 Apple Watch, guys. I really, really appreciate every single one of you that watched the videos. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, because there is so much content coming in November. It is insane. I can't wait to film and post all of those videos for you, but in the meantime, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.